Hi, it's Double1975, and today I'm bringing you a PUBG video on Xbox One. And what I want to talk about today is jump scares and scares in PUBG. I want to know your opinion. I want to know if you're as bad as me, because sometimes I leap out of my skin when playing this game. Don't know what it is. No other game, no other shooter anyway, has ever had that effect on me. But I'm one of the cockles just nearly tipped the water bowl over. So I've never had that sort of happened before in a video game. There's been no other video game I've played where I've been that invested that I've like jumped out of my skin. But PUBG constantly does it to me. I don't know if it's the fact you've got one life, the way the tension builds up, but there are occasions in PUBG where I just like jump and like, ooh, you know. And I gotta say, given my age, my twitch reflexes aren't too bad at all. I thought at the age of 43 my reactions would be dead as a dodo by now, but they're holding together pretty well. There was a guy the other day when I wasn't recording who shot at me and Don from behind a rock. He just come out of nowhere, and both of us shot him to death before he even had a chance to hit either of us. It was like, saw him, bang. And sometimes my reactions are on point, sometimes they're not, sometimes I'm just oblivious. But, you know, my twitch jump reflexes are still pretty decent. If anything, it's my accuracy that lets me down more often than my reflexes. So, that's to be expected. I'm not the best player in the world. I'm not even the best player out of my friends. But I do okay. I do actually do okay with this gun. I don't actually like this gun because it sounds plasticky when it reloads. But the QBZ is fairly melty, and I do get on quite well with it. I tend to do well with high recoil weaponry, like, you know, and I'm one of the few people who likes an AK without a front end. Most people are like, oh, the AK is only good when you got a compensator, and I'm like, I don't mind, even a plain AK is fine. I'm usually quite good with high recoil weaponry, especially automatics. Single shot not so much. Single shot high recoil I'm not particularly keen on, but when it comes to sort of like assault rifles and things like that, high recoil for me is quite easy to manage. It's one of the reasons why I love the dinner plate gun, and a lot of people don't get on with it. But you know, it's about controlling the recoil rather than trying to mitigate the recoil. People tend to fight the recoil and not allow it to play with it, and there's sort of like a difference with that. But anyway, like I say, jump scares, let me know in the comments down below if you're the same as me, whether you jump out your skin, and also what your reflexes are like, whether you get away with it, or whether, you know, you've aged to the point where your reflexes are nearly dead, because it's not going to be long for me, I tell you. But here we go. So here's a moment. So this guy, I had no idea he was up here, and then, oh, thank God I had a vector. But that is one of the saving graces. If you want a twitch recoil, you know, a twitch kill 'em quick gun, it is good to have a vector. But there are so many moments that make me jump, you know, just simple things like, you know, not knowing somebody's in a window, not knowing somebody's in a building. Here I'm going up one of those 3-story houses. I had no idea someone was in here. The reason I'm being quiet and crouch walking is there's somebody in a building nearby, and I didn't want them to know I was in here. And then I run into a guy that's in here, and I'm like, oh my God. So I kill him, and now I know that the guy that's in the other building is going to be coming across. So I set up and wait for him to give him the jump scare when he comes over. You got to return the favour. That's the thing. If someone's going to make you jump, you got to make someone else jump. But anyway, that's all for this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you're like, whether you have jump scares, whether your reflexes can hold up or not, or whether I'm just being weird. That's all. Thanks for watching.